What if I told you that you have a superpower part two? Or episode two, I should say. Well, I mentioned that you have a superpower. It's called the decline button, and I explained this in the previous episode. But dollars and miles are not the only reason why you should use this. And I'm going to put this under a couple of examples in some Facebook posts I've seen recently. And one of them is I have a post of a Whataburger that requires drivers to sign their sheet to sign out. And they're like, well, what the heck is this? What is this crap? Well, we can tell, and this happens at the Forest Lake Taco Bell as well, not the sign out sheet, but also the bag requirement. You have to have a hot bag, otherwise they won't let you leave with the food. I have a hot bag, but as a matter of principle, I think this is a terrible idea. And I think as a matter of principle, I don't think they should be doing this. That the Taco Bell demands a hot bag, but the nicest restaurant in town, Mallard's, does not. I think it's very snobby of Taco Bell to do this. So that is where my superpower comes in. I decline all Taco Bell orders. And if I was in this town with the Whataburger and the sign for all of the orders, we have to sign and date the order, decline all those too. It's more of I believe those are more of a hassle than they're worth. Now, DoorDash in particular has the solution for this, okay? In-app, particularly at Culver's, for example, they actually ask you to show the employee at the counter that you picked it up and show them a specific screen. That is fast, it's doable, and it probably bothers the employee themselves. It bothers the employee themselves more than it bothers you. Now, so the decline button is also a way to push back on restaurants with unreasonable requirements. It's also a pushback on restaurants with exceptional wait times. Of course, this entire market is one giant exceptional wait time. 12 minutes is the average in Forest Lake. That's the average. Restaurants like Mallard's can get as long as 30 minutes on the regular. Thus, I reject all of their orders too for that reason. It's our way of telling these restaurants that their wait times and their policies are unacceptable. Now, it works a little bit better in a market my size because it's not very big, so we don't have very many orders. We also don't have very many drivers. And so if you've got one driver constantly rejecting a restaurant, it does affect them and their ability to get orders out to their customers in a timely fashion. The restaurant, that is. Now, I believe if you take an order off of somebody's hands who had previously rejected it, I believe that DoorDash adjusts the delivery time accordingly. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe this to be the case. I can't prove this, obviously, because I've never been on both ends on the same order in DoorDash. I have within Uber Eats, and my on-time metrics in Uber Eats are usually reasonable anyway. And so I believe that they do adjust it. I can't prove it with DoorDash because I've never been on both ends of a DoorDash order, where I've been the rejecter and the receiver of an order that I rejected. So again, the reject button is a superpower, and it's not just for dollar amounts and delivery mileage. It's also for situations like unacceptable wait times. They have a tradition of not having a reasonable amount of time to wait for an order. They have unreasonable policies such as Taco Bell in Forest Lake, the delivery bag mandate, and the Whataburger sign out mandate that I've seen. These are not even, the sign out sheet is not even within the app. It's something that the restaurant itself mandates. I guess I'd be curious to know if they allow people to leave with the orders that don't sign these. I'd be curious to know. Let me know in the comments below if that's the case. But anyway, that's it for now. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I will talk to you on the next go around. As always, peace out, homies.